say it?
The DM, I get it.
Oh, okay. My bad.
What up, everybody? Welcome to episode 28 of the Glitched Out podcast, boys and girls. Good to see you guys' beautiful faces hanging out in the chat. We have the honor, the pleasure of having two amazing guests. My boy, Q, return guest, amazing, genuine, awesome content creator. Check him out. I'm trying to butter that toast right now, baby.
You really doing it. You really doing it.
And the one and only Coco the Louder, an amazing human being. Guys, check out her cast. Amazing person. This is awesome. We have her on finally. We reeled her in.
Yeah.
We tricked her.
I agreed a long time ago. We just were like crossing our wires forever.
Yeah. But today is going to be a great episode, guys. We're going to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. We're also going to be talking about the FTC cracking down on Microsoft and Sony. And we're also going to be talking about the importance of mental health when it comes to being a content creator. All right. But before we jump into that, how was everybody's week? How's everybody's week?
Busy.
Okay.
Just busy. Somebody else next.
All right. Next. Okay. What about you, Q?
My week's always great, but I haven't seen Deadpool yet, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna make it better.
I want to see that so bad.
I saw Deadpool. You guys will love it. It's
good?
I'm not as
It's
hyped
good.
as I was for Avengers, but I still want to see it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Deadpool really doesn't, this is my cup of tea, but it's actually really good. You'll enjoy it wholeheartedly.
I think so. I'm looking forward to it. Counting down the days when I get to see it.
Yeah. All right. And what about you, Coco? How was your week?
Week is good. Busy, but really, really, really good. And I've been looking forward to the podcast all week, so I'm glad to be here.
Awesome.
I'm glad Sunday's here.
Awesome. My week has been pretty busy. Running around with my sons, trying to teach them. I've been
How many
telling.
sons do you have?
I have two sons.
Hello.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen them? Oh, give me a second.
No.
Hold on.
Oh, I didn't even know you had kids.
I know. I was like, what? Hold on.
Rocky, here we go. Here's my son. Come on. Come to daddy. Here's my sons.
Yeah, champ.
Here's my.
Okay.
Here's my.
That's adorable, by the way.
My youngest, and here's my oldest. Look at him. Just looks like dad. Looks just like dad. Yeah, those are my baby boys. Everybody says the same thing. You have sons? I'm like, yeah, those are my sons. They're just like kids.
Those are just like my sons too. So
right? Always eating, yelling at me, demanding stuff, have to go on walks, pooping in the house. It's lovely. It's like kids.
I got a Yorkie, bro, and it's like the worst trying to potty train this man.
Oh.
Like months.
Oh no. I have a giant German Shepherd. He's laying over there somewhere.
Inside dog, okay.
And a golden Labradoodle.
Oh, cute.
Dogs are amazing. We're actually thinking about getting a third and a fourth when we get a house.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that's the plan for us too. We're
I
trying
mean,
to buy a house right now and get a pit.
yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but right now where I'm at in life is I don't want kids, so we're gonna substitute with dogs. So
Yep,
fair enough.
That's us.
yeah, and other than that, Deadpool was awesome. Definitely go see it. Working on some side projects, hyped about some upcoming games. And that's pretty much it. I can go on for days about what I'm hyped about this week. But let's jump onto it. Thank you guys for showing up today. I see you, everybody's beautiful faces in the chat. Good to see you guys. Welcome everybody. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm hyped about this game. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, baby. Look at Q's face already.
I haven't been excited about a COD since
Yeah.
Black Ops 2. I looked at Ghost and I was like, that's trash. I looked at World at War and I was like, that shit trash. And I looked at it's trash. It's trash. This
Okay.
Black Ops 4, Black Ops 4, bruh.
Right?
It looked. Stop it!
Right?
It looked so I don't care about the battlegrounds mode or anything, but that trailer made it look like pure fun. And that riot shield,
bro. When he took out, when he took out that riot shield, I was like, okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you
had a baby with Siege.
They did.
And
Well,
I Overwatch.
But no single player campaign though, right?
No single player campaign. No single player. But
So
there's.
how do you feel about that? The same price point?
But they are substituting that with single player solo campaigns, which you play as a couple different specialists introducing this title. But we'll jump into that. Let's show a quick trailer before we jump into, we're already jumping into it, but let's show a quick trailer.
I got a question.
What's up?
No,
Okay. Okay. All right. So you guys have it right there. It's the first link. Let me know when you guys are ready. We'll click at the same time.
The one called MP trailer.
MP multiplayer trailer.
Because they can't say campaign trailer. Okay, keep going.
Yes, sir. All right. You guys ready?
Ready?
Good Lord Jesus. Uno, dos, tres, vámonos. This trailer. Woo. Gets me every single time.
Black Ops, weapons free. Let's do it live. Guess who's back? It ain't a fucking question. They know the name out in the presence of a living legend. What you heard is murder, you will get protection.
And granted, they make it look so awesome. Like, that's not gonna happen when I'm playing. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna do half that, but.
It look like
Bravo secure.
you might be able to.
Pushing on me.
Every shot counts.
Enemy strike team deploying.
Take my money. Take it right now.
Building barricade.
Copy that, on 1-3.
Marking targets.
Woo! Somebody save you.
Sensor going live.
My video and the streaming video are somehow synced up.
I'm just watching the stream.
Yeah, it's low latency, so. Oh my goodness, the Tomahawk. They bring back the Tomahawk.
Eat this.
Got the dogs. Oh, baby.
The most heated part of that trailer when she came from behind that shield.
Yo, right? Woo.
I'm a fan of Revolver.
Like
Wow.
3.5.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Away from me. That game was
I'll
heat.
take it. 3.5, 3.1. I'm talking 3.001. I'll take it because this game looks awesome. I cannot wait. I'm on the same boat as Q. What's up?
My question was like, bruh, like when you play a single player story game, like a Call of Duty, like a Call of Duty game, how often do you replay that thing anyway?
The single player campaign?
How often do people
Once.
beat it?
I don't.
Never. Once, and then honestly, I jump right into the multiplayer.
Majority of the time, people don't even get on and do the story anyway.
Mhm.
Hold
Yes, like,
on.
I
Hold
don't care.
on.
Uh-oh.
I'm coming in.
Uh-oh.
I do the campaign, and I do the campaign for the emotional experience and the storyline. The actual session. There are emotional. You play Modern Warfare 2, you motherfuckers. You know what
There
I'm talking
are
about.
some.
yeah,
I will
there
give it
are,
to you.
yeah.
There are some that are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coco. Got my back. So
I mean,
every now and again, I know. Hold on. I know you'll turncoat me.
He's gonna
very
turn
shortly.
on you real quick.
You come back, and you every now and again you replay that one level that got you in the fields or that made you upset. I believe in
that level,
That's why
yeah.
I believe in a campaign experience.
Mhm.
But I think a campaign has to come with COD because that's it. Now I just see a ruthless and absolutely ruthless. We don't even care about the campaign anymore. We're just doing the multiplayer because that's what you want anyway, right? I
Mhm.
wanted the campaign.
No.
What I want to do.
No, we're good. We don't need the campaign in our lives.
All right. Screw all of you losers.
Yeah.
I'll just be over here.
The first game you mentioned when you said campaign was Modern Warfare 2.
I know
That
Call
Black
of
Ops
Duty
2
4's
came out
there.
after that. No, I'm
Black
talking everything else that came out after that, like Ghost, World War 2, Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 1 had a pretty solid campaign.
But you saying Modern Warfare 2, like which
Didn't
ones
have
have you played? Wait, I thought Black Ops 1 came out.
I played everything up from 4, and then I
Yeah.
stopped after
Black Ops 2 and 3.
Yeah, you haven't played the campaign in like 5 years.
Because they were
So-
shit games.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
okay.
why does it
But that's
matter?
what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. I think Q's trying to say is you didn't like the previous campaign, so what's the big deal about not having one in this one?
Right.
That's what he's trying
I'll
to
take
say.
that argument. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, the
People
old
don't-
campaigns were garbage.
yeah. It got weirder and
My-
weirder.
I guess my opinion on the campaign for these ones is a little moot just because I've given up on the Call of Duty series myself,
I have
Yeah.
two,
but I enjoyed the campaign.
but it's like, yo,
Decent
it's,
campaign.
people don't really want anything until it's gone. Like
Mhm.
if that campaign was there, you probably wouldn't touch it anyway, because
That's true.
most people hop straight into multiplayer. So
Mhm.
it's just like I feel like people just want to complain about something right now. But
Can I get an amen?
they, like, people just don't like change. You're probably not gonna touch the campaign anyway. Not
That's
not
true.
saying
This
you,
stream's about
but
to be
in
a
general.
war. It's about to be a battleground.
It's about to
Square
be
up.
a Black Ops
well,
4.
The
But,
battlegrounds, though, I think it's up to like someone's subjective experience of how much it's worth to them. Is the campaign worth it to you? This is like a different type of game. Like games come
Mhm.
out like the latest Metal Gear was a little different than other ones. If
Mhm.
you like what's different about it, you buy it. If you don't like what's different about it, you don't buy it. So if you really care about the campaigns, then there's no campaign, single player campaign. But then if there's, I really dig battle royale games and I like Call of Duty, so put them together, that's sexy to me, then you run for it.
Yeah.
That's true.
I will give them marketing credit and planning credit in the sense of we get a Call of Duty game like yearly. So when you have like a very reliable yearly title, they can really buy into those niche kind of genres and games. So, okay, Battle Royale. It's a very saturated market right now, but they have
Mhm.
no issue coming in and weighing in on it because there'll just be a new one next year. And if Battle Royale is shit by next year, well, they did it for a year. Why not? They can do that. They can afford to make those calls. So I can give that to them.
Yeah. Let's slow down real quick. You guys are just powering right through this whole topic. I love it. But I'm looking at my notes. I'm like, dang, you guys are going. But everybody knows this is going to release on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. It's made by Activision. So let's start. Let's break this down into sections. Let's break this down. Let's first talk about Battle Royale because we're talking about campaign. We're talking about everything. Let's talk about Inception so everybody could digest this. So the rumors about them implementing, everybody knows now, implementing a Battle Royale mode is true. It's called Blackout. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little like, wait, what? Call of Duty doing Battle Royale? Even
They done
to
it
this,
before.
have they done it before?
Yeah, it's Call of Duty China. If you play it online, you can actually play the BR right now. They have how they did Halo online, but it
Yeah.
was only in Russia,
Uh-huh.
and they did Call of Duty online, but it was only in China. But you can actually, you can work around it and get a tweaker, and you can play it, test out like one of their older BRs. So it might be like that. That one's actually not too bad. It's just the
Okay.
loot system looks kind of stupid when they kill somebody and it drops. It looks extremely stupid, but it works. It definitely works.
So it's like, you
But-
think it's like the rough draft to what they're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
too into BR games. That's not what I'm going into it for.
Mhm.
I'm going into it for search and destroy and like team deathmatch. I would try
Yeah.
it, but it definitely works how it was set up.
Yeah. So I think the catch about this map, about the map coming up, it's supposed to be 1,500 times bigger than any traditional Black Ops map, which is kind of hard to believe because that's huge.
That's
It's pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy. I think they're kind of just throwing out numbers. They're probably going to dumb that down, probably by half or more. They're going to be bringing back a lot of the OG maps from the previous Black Ops, along with playable characters from the infamous zombie mode. So if there's anybody in the zombie mode that you adore, that you want to play as, or anybody in the previous Black Ops, any specialists, they're going to bring them back into this one. And you're going to have sea, air, and land vehicles at your fingertips. So that's something to think about. That's going to be a little weird for Call of Duty to implement. I mean, in the campaigns, they kind of give you like drones and stuff to use, but vehicles, I see that as like a battlefield, like Battlefield 1, and all that stuff. I see them doing that. It's going to be very interesting to see how they implement that. Now let's jump into it. How do you guys feel about how the community is going to take this? I mean, we already see people imploding, throwing hissy fits like they're in Walmart. It's weird. I think it's weird.
To be honest, Joe, not everybody, but like the Call of Duty community is just like, they're like kind of blind. So
They're gonna eat it up.
Yeah, they're gonna buy it again.
Mm.
The only thing I think they're gonna do to like really mess it up, I feel like they're gonna have, them characters that they were talking about with the skins.
Yep.
I feel as though they're gonna be loot boxes.
Oh no.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be loot boxes because the way they did loot boxes last year, I haven't played the game. I only did zombies, but the way they did loot boxes last year, I think it was skins, and these characters are basically skins.
I
What-
think in their best interest this year after the EA scandal is to stay as far away from loot boxes as
Yeah.
possible.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't want any more of that heat. That'd be kind of interesting. I do want to point something out. Someone said in chat, Mick Moblin said, see Aaron land. I believe that might be kill streaks, maybe. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think kill streaks would work in BR. That's the thing. That'd be a little weird. But I kind of get what you're saying, but at the same time is I see them implementing vehicles, you know. I mean, if the map, you gotta think about it, if the map's 1,500 times bigger than any traditional Black Ops map, you need somebody to get around fast.
But like, I know what he's talking about. Like, yeah, I feel like boats are gonna be in the game. But like, yeah, like air strikes. I mean, like airborne. I feel like that might be kill streaks. It's basically like 100 versus 100, and it's a free fall. What are the likelihood that you're gonna get like 12 kills? You know what I'm saying? Without somebody popping you.
That's true.
Like
That's
surviving
true.
in BR is kind of hard. So I feel like it would be cool if they rewarded you like that. Like let's say you get like, it's Call of Duty, so I say if you get like 12 or 10 kills, you can get dogs that like run around a certain part of the map for maybe like 30 seconds.
Could you imagine somebody sticking dogs on a BR in a BR mode? You just hear a bunch of dogs running towards you.
If they do it right,
I'd be done. I'm done.
I have a question for those of you that are like classic Call of Duty players, because this is not my genre, but it's my understanding of Call of Duty that it's known for having, it's not the same as other PvP games where it's like tight corners, lines of sight. You need to know your angles, you need to know the map, and it's very tight. Now, if the map explodes by that much, is that going to change the dynamics of you just know these lines and approaches as much?
A little bit. It's going to be a lot like PUBG in the sense of you're going to have this giant ass map that you have to work with, but you're also going to memorize it pretty quick. You're going to find the good places you want to go to, and that's definitely going to change the basic weapon usage of the map. Now you have these large sight lines, a large ass map. People are going to be favoring your sniper rifles, your marksman rifles, and your assault rifles as opposed to your shotguns or your basically PUBG shit. So it's going to change the dynamic quite a bit, and I can see it losing a bit of players because it's like, I don't like to use these weapons. I'm shit at these weapons. And you're going to find a lot of people thriving in it and going, okay, well, this is about to be my paradise because I just found the sniper rifle that I've been using all day.
I feel like the sniper rifle is going to be a power weapon.
The dynamic is certainly going to be different.
Well, I think the way they're going to work around that, because this is going to be a huge culture shock to the community, because they're like, we don't play DBRs. That's why we play Call of Duty. You know, they're going to be throwing a lot of, like I said, a lot of the old school maps in like Nuketown. There's going to be all these maps are going to be pretty much joined together at the hip. They're obviously going to have some new sections of this 1,500 times bigger map in the middle or around it, but they're going to have familiar, landmarks too. I think that's going to be pretty cool. So it's not like a total culture shock.
This is the thing. They're not taking out Team Deathmatch. They're just
Right.
adding something
That's an
else
important thing.
So
Yeah.
it's like, if you don't like it and if you don't fit there,
Don't play it.
you can stay in Team Deathmatch. The game is not changing. The game's only getting better.
Yes. And
It's only getting better.
And I think they've set down, like we're talking about, who actually really plays a single player and do you actually replay it? There are some people like Craig who do, apparently. But no, I'm messing with you. But like on a real note, I honestly feel like the devs have sat down and be like, yo, what is our strong suits? Our multiplayer. Let's compound it. Let's make it better. And they said, what can we add that'll give us that other demographic, bring more people into the game? BR. I mean, it's a great business plan. Like if you look at it. You know, they don't lose anything by adding BR. Yeah, you're gonna find people upset, but those same people that are upset and they're in a hissy fit are gonna be playing this game when it comes out, no matter what. That
the majority of players, they invest their time in the multiplayer. Like even the ones that do play single player, like your hours multiplayer versus single player, was multiplayer.
Yep.
So this is just more multiplayer content for you to play with.
Yep. And and you have to look at it from the content creator standpoint. I mean, there's gonna be amazing content for VR shooters and multiplayer shooters.
I got a question. All right, you know how you like you prestige in Call of Duty like online? and you get like a prestige token. Let's say you get to unlock a gun that you got at like level 65, but you use your prestige token to have that at level 0. Do you think they're gonna have prestiges for BRs? And like, do you think they're gonna reward you for prestiging?
I'd say so.
I would think so.
Like,
yeah.
Double experience. Like,
I would think so.
think
Something to show
you
off.
get a
Yeah.
prestige coin and just like maybe start with a gun or something like that.
Well, I think the main question is, will the multiplayer carry over to the BR? You get what I'm saying? Like, will you, if you rank up in BR, will that go towards your rank in multiplayer? You know what I mean?
I feel like it'd be different.
I think it would be different. It makes sense to be different. I don't know.
It was different in zombies. I know they're not kind of sort of the same at all, but they had different ranks in each different section of the game. So
Pretty
I feel
much,
like you're gonna have a different rank in BR and you're gonna have a different rank in team deathmatch and stuff
Oh
like
yeah, yeah. All I can say, you would not catch me in BR, none whatsoever. I'll probably like check it out, and I'll probably die and be like, I'm going to multiplayer.
You sure? You sure, Glitch? Or you're not going to be pulled in by all this?
No, well I can't
Shiny
lie.
and new.
It is shiny and new. All right, let's move on to zombies. I mean, everybody knows this is a staple in Call of Duty. You know, Black Ops.
It's getting weird.
It is getting weird. It is getting weird. So the premise around this year's zombie mode is you're kind of fighting this Illuminati-esque group, and they got this cauldron, and they're trying to turn the whole world into zombies. So you're going to you're trying to stop them.
I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah. So pretty much upon launch, there'll be 3 playable maps. One map is called 9. The other map is called Blood of the Dead, and the last map is called Voyage of Despair. Blood of the Dead is inspired by, it's anybody played, I think in Black Ops 2 and 3, it's called Mob of the Dead, which was actually remastered in Black Ops 3. So it's actually, you know, they took inspiration from that and they brought that back to this game. But let's roll. We actually have a trailer. We'll probably show 1 or 2 of them. There's 3 total trailers for the zombie mode, so we'll show let's show 9 and Voyage of Despair.
Okay.
I miss Transit so much.
You tell me when.
All right, second.
I'm just gonna watch it in the stream.
All right, yeah, you guys can definitely do
I like to live in the moment.
that. All right, 3, 2, 1, Vamonos.
Look at these faces he's making.
This is the part that kind of threw me off, but at the same time I was like, I could dig it.
Where on earth?
Hey, is there a barber? Gladiator?
Are they?
Wait,
Yep,
yeah,
they're in a gladiator arena, bro.
What are?
Just go along with it. Just go along with it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Bitch, I'm trying really hard.
Just bear with me. He's like, I'm trying to hang on, bro. It gets better. Oh, it gets a lot better. Watch this.
Bitch, I'm hanging on by the smallest fishing line thread ever.
You about to have to hang on a little tighter very soon.
Force field?
Yep.
Drink the bourbon.
I'm drinking a lot of bourbon, Coco. I promise you.
They just went left 1 year and they never came back.
What kind of sadistic assholes turn folks in it? Oh yeah, Roman Gladiator.
The Illuminati.
Better not see any guns in this entire thing. Okay, that's scary. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's definitely very graphic.
I think that redhead's my new dream woman. Okay, naturally the last guy standing on the pole couldn't just be a normal zombie.
Nope. Lord knows what that is.
That is not pleasant to look at. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Wait,
There's something very important I need to bring out on this.
Yep, let's do this. What do you guys say?
Coco, is that a Snuggie?
This
That's
is a
a
hoodie.
hoodie.
Okay,
That
alright.
I've not put on my head properly.
We
So
can move on. I just needed it.
They need clarification.
this
The
is
Call of Duty Gladius edition. I'm loving it, baby.
Gladiator Zombie Edition.
Exactly.
Okay. Why do they call it 9? What do you think?
Is it going to be melee based? Like, could you?
Yeah, melee, all melee.
Look, I didn't see
Bruh,
it.
that is really Vermintide. They really just doing
Yep.
everything this shit.
Yeah, they're like, yo, I'm gonna take a little bit of this. I'm gonna take a little bit of that.
Coco already knows how to handle me. Drink your bourbon, Greg.
This is crazy.
This doesn't even look like a Call of Duty game.
It doesn't.
doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Like I would never have guessed. If you didn't tell me, I'd be like, the beginning kind of reminds me of like Wolfenstein looking, kind of like the weird esoteric
Good game.
kind of caricatures faces.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
It's out there.
I think everybody and their mom was thrown off a little bit. I'm still a little shocked. I could see it working. I could honestly see the Call of Duty community having fun in this.
With Vermintide?
Like they're literally just giving the community more variety. They're saying, yo, instead of stepping out of the title and going to play these other games, we're gonna give you more, see if you like it, and give you a weirder taste. I don't know.
I think Q and Coco described me perfectly in being resistant to change and expecting one thing, because we got all this. I got sidetracked. We got all this lovely stuff. And when I think Call of Duty, I think, war game where we do war shit. And then seeing all this stuff makes me go, why are we calling it Call of Duty anymore? But at the same time, fuck it, do your thing, try new things. All I'm saying is my expectations for this, I better never see a gun in that entire scenario.
They're gonna have a special loadout. I'm just gonna drop a pistol in the middle of the map and just gonna take everybody out.
If there's a punch glitch, it better be for sword.
Yeah.
You throw your sword into a pack a punch.
So I'm just gonna say this now, and I'm never gonna bring it up again. It's my only complaint with all of this. If they didn't call this Call of Duty, this all would be fine with me.
Really?
Yeah, I get. Is there something said for kind of like sticking with the brand? Like, is this too far askew? I mean, I agree with you, Glitch. I think people could have fun with this. It looks a fun idea, like, but is it off brand?
It's not Call of Duty. We're using the brand name to kind of
sell it.
Okay, but before you guys pass your judgment, let's watch one last trailer. I think this would be more your speed, Craig. One last trailer. We're gonna watch a trailer called Voyage of Despair.
I have not watched any of the trailers. I like to save those for genuine podcast like reactions. So let's try it out. More my speed, he says. Let's see if
more your speed. I think you'll like this. All right.
Tell me when, buddy.
They're doing so much.
All right.
So much.
All right. All right. Crazy. 3, 2, 1, Vamonos. I think I like this, Craig.
Okay.
Because of the alcohol.
Lady McKendrick may be the higher class than
class.
you are used to mixing with, huh?
This reminds me of Ghost Ship.
Ah, Bruno, my French friend.
So they're
The
on.
lady will be so
They're
lost
in like a
in my
mansion
action
or
and
what?
enthralled in
On
my
a boat,
tales.
I think.
On a boat.
She will not even notice when I make my
They
move.
might
Some
not.
Titanic stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Titanic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, are you kidding?
No, it's. I think that's actually the Titanic.
Wait, this is a Titanic?
Wow.
Yeah, they said it was a Titanic.
Is everything.
You're kidding me.
While
Nope.
you and Lady McBlahblah head off to do whatever it is that you're going to do,
It's the blind guy, half blind with weird
allowing
facial
us
expressions.
access to the millionaire suite.
Well, we will deal
Okay.
with any unwanted guests.
Damn.
When you say deal
damn,
with,
Swamp
I
City.
have to ask.
There's Craig. Craig just got punched.
Boom.
Don't share how you say.
Oh.
Charm offensive.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
I would never
but
have thought this was Call
What
of
did you
Duty.
call the
Right?
right things
You,
you're
if
looking
you didn't
for?
tell me, I would have never
Let's
expected
see if Jack Easter egg.
Used for the conveyance of small packages throughout the vessel.
That'd be amazing.
They will carry our surprise down to
It's
cargo.
kind of like Craig beating up Craig because I
It
like to
really
beat
should be
people up
quite
on my fists.
exciting.
But I'm also a classy bastard that wears his suits.
You sure you ain't with a suit on?
No, I'm not one of
After the
those.
detonation,
That's where I
My
come in.
character.
given that the artifact
should
will
be.
be securely locked within the safe,
There's the
dare I
red
ask
head.
how
Hello.
you plan to get through 2 inches of solid steel?
I've got just the thing. A mechanism of my own invention.
What does it do?
It opens things.
She invented that?
Mm-hmm.
Love how smart she is.
Now,
They,
obviously,
You
your
laugh,
father
but
made some
they didn't
enemies
bimbo her.
during his travels.
Yeah, yes, I.
That's
I
a
appreciate
pretty big understatement.
If I may interject, I think you were about to ask if Miss Rhodes expected us to encounter any opposition.
his forehead was glowing.
It's
and
possible.
Really,
Look like double
Likely
gin.
even.
What of the other valuables? Are we to secure them also?
Just the artifact. We're not thieves.
What are we?
Coco's losing it. She's like, what exactly is happening right now? Oh, it gets better.
if this still doesn't look like a Call of Duty game, I thought he grabbed her boobs. I went, you
I
savage."
think this is like I would picture this like Uncharted, you know, the game.
It
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
kind of.
Uh-huh.
could be.
Wolfenstein. Cypher said it reminds him of Mafia.
There's a goddamn force field again.
Uncharted.
Damn.
Get it, redhead. I don't know your name yet.
Zombies and
I noticed they're sticking to the original kind of audio for the zombies. They haven't really tweaked it much, and I do like that because it does remind me.
That's
Okay,
new.
Titanic's gone to hell.
what?
Ooh. I think this
That was pretty cool.
Like a must cop, bro. It's really a must cop.
Okay,
There's
glitch.
so much stuff going on that you're gonna have something to play.
I'm just saying, there's so much stuff added to this game that
And
I mean,
like it's only $60.
Oh
Man,
my
and
god,
like,
that's,
She got the
there,
pretty pose.
it says right there RMS Titanic, and they're going
Yeah.
for it. I'm like, it's the Titanic.
I'm gonna tell you, there is everything. There's something for everyone in this game.
Okay.
I know people are
There's
like,
literally 100 different things.
it's like a bunch of different games at one. I know everybody's like losing their mind. They're like, yo, what are they doing? Oh my god, they're changing the brand, and but at the same time, it's like everybody wants something new. And you know, Call of Duty's like, well, here you go.
I'll
Know what I
borrow
mean?
the game off someone just to play that. Just to play
you might
that.
as well copy, bro. It's only 60, and they're giving
60.
you Vermintide, PUBG, Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, and Zombies for $60.
Yeah, but it's not
really
Call of
committed
Duty.
to Call of Duty, but shit, I'm gonna have to get this.
And there's one more thing they're adding. Well, two things. They're adding a custom mutation system that gives the players the ability to customize match settings, such as zombie speed, health, player damage, and more to fit your play style. So that's cool. So if you know you're like an OG with your friends, like say Coco and Q are playing, they're gods in the game. Let's up the zombies' health. You know, let's make it harder. There you go. Also, they said something about bot support. I don't know if they mean that for zombies. You know, like if you're playing, they said it's to introduce new players to the game style to zombies, so you're not kind of just thrown in the middle by yourself. So bot support.
Is that the guy
Like
from
the
X-Men
bots,
Origins?
like they do like Easter eggs and shit for you. Or...
I don't know. I would assume like you know, if you're playing by yourself, maybe they have some NPCs playing with you. Yeah, so you're not by yourself, you know? Because I think everybody remembers playing zombies by themselves, and it's a mess. You know?
I forgot it was like that.
Yeah. So now they give you 3 other NPCs to play with you to kind of, you know, if you want to, you know, work on some strats or something like that, or you don't have any friends to play with at the time. So
yeah.
Aww.
That's cool.
Yep.
I definitely agree with Coco in the fact that if you watch this without any kind of preconception of what it is, you don't think Call of Duty.
Yeah, you don't.
But
you definitely
I'm
don't.
not averted to the fact that that looked like a good time.
And Mick Moblin says I can't be mad because there's a lot of content for $60. Hey man, that's true. It's a lot of content.
Bruh, what is there to be mad about? You already like Call of Duty. You missing you're using the story that you're gonna play once. Nobody's gonna go back and play that story.
Keeps coming for me.
I know. No, I ain't coming for you. I'm just saying. Like, I know damn well you ain't play Ghost Story. Nobody in here played Ghost Story.
I did.
But you said you did.
You did.
I did. It was horrible.
Really?
It was horrible.
Oh.
Well, at least you know it was horrible.
I almost quit multiple times.
I'm gonna take your word for it. But it's like, yo, you getting so much heat for $60. I wouldn't have a problem buying a season pass.
0.
It does remind me of BioShock a little bit. I agree with Chad. A couple people have said that too.
Bit, yeah.
It does.
And I think too, like, yeah, I think there are gonna be people who are like, I play Call of Duty for the campaign, and those 7 people don't buy it. But like,
You're doing so well,
the
Coco.
multiplayer, the main, that's what people want, and then there's other things that you can ignore if you'd like. And some people are gonna love this stuff, and I mean, it is a lot of stuff, so it could be like, what is all of this? But maybe also too, this other modes might recruit other people that typically aren't into typical Call of Duty gameplay. Like for me, this is the first time I'm like, maybe I'd be into that kind of thing.
Right.
So,
because it's like a 3-pronged attack. They got like, yo, if you're a fan of BR, if you're a fan of the the multiplayer, and if you're a fan of zombies, you know. There's one more map, but we're not going to watch the trailer for it. It is Blood of the Dead, which is inspired by Mob of the Dead. It actually got remastered in Black Ops 3. It came out in Black Ops 2, I believe. So for a lot of OG zombie players, they got something old school in for you. That's not changed at all. Just your typical map with the same loadout. So
how do you guys
feel
about it being with, on Battle.net?
For PC?
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind one bit. How do you feel?
I kind of like the fact that Black Ops 3 was on Steam because you can download all the mod packs for like people would create zombie maps. I don't know if any of you guys ever played it, but people would create zombie maps. And I used to play a lot of the zombie maps. That's my only like complaint about it.
Are you saying this won't be on Steam? It'll be strictly on Battle.net, or
yeah, it's on Battle.
It's gonna be on Battle.net. Strictly Battle.net for PC.
I don't like that, but like I said, I won't be getting it, so I'm just gonna stay away from that one.
Well, por qué, Craig? Por qué?
You don't get the por qué me.
No, I want to. Okay.
So when I see him log on, I can just show him this one clip.
Exactly. Could somebody clip that right there in chat?
Right there,
when he tries to whisper me like, "G, you want to squad up in Call of Duty, Black Ops 4?" I'm like,
Bro, it's double experience this weekend. You getting
it
the
will
one?
not occur. I solemnly swear to the bottom of my bourbon
Newtown
glass,
and
it
the
will
Remy's
not
back.
occur.
Bruh, I got that new skin, bro. Check it out.
Yeah, shotgun's a diamond.
It's a diamond.
You guys are gonna feel stupid in a couple months.
Hey, Craig. Okay, how about this? When it comes out, I'll stream it. You come in the chat and check it out, man. Honestly, I think you'll like it.
I'll do it, but I'm
okay.
It's not gonna happen.
I think that would be like the worst thing to do. Call of Duty is like Destiny, and Destiny is like that game that you can play. You can play it. You can play the hell out of it. But like, as soon as somebody stream it, you just like, bruh.
Well,
like,
yeah.
I really rather just go sleep in the bathtub before I watch somebody.
But no, but the thing is, there are a lot of people that still like to watch Call of Duty on Twitch and on YouTube.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Bro, go to YouTube right now. There's so many videos just on Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
I just don't understand.
They all got 3 X's at the end of their name with 2 numbers in it. That's who I just Call of Duty.
420 or 69.
Exactly. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the multiplayer PvP aspect. I like that you brought up Destiny because they're downsizing the player count from 6v6 to 5v5.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know, but they're gonna compensate by taking that account, and they're gonna make smaller maps. So the maps are gonna range from small to medium.
Like, why though?
Yep. I don't know.
I hate it when they did that in Destiny. It's like, bruh, like 6 has been the meta for so long that like you always got 6 in your squad. So now it's like you gotta find 10 to do damn custom games because your other homie, he can't play with you. When Destiny did that 3-man squad, bro, I was hurt. Like when Destiny first came out, you only can queue up with 3 people. I thought that was the stupidest shit you could ever do. It should have been 4, or it should have been maybe not 6. 6 might have been too much, but it should have at least been 4. Whoever has the odd ass number of having only 3 people online? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
I always have a squad of 4. That like,
well, there's a rhyme to the reason. You know what I mean? There's a reason to rhyme. I think I don't know. It could go well. They might revert it. Didn't Destiny 2 revert back to 6v6 after the? It's still 5v5. I thought they reverted, but maybe they'll change it down the road. Who knows? They're cutting a person. Yep. I'm still gonna play it. This is not gonna stop me.
Let me look. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
because I could have sworn somebody said that in an article that Destiny actually reverted back to 6v6 after the backlash of 5v5. They're gonna be bringing back the Pick 10 loadout system in Black Ops 4. So you got 10 points that you can allocate to attachments, grenades, your secondary, and all that good stuff. So say for instance you're like you're a player that not really digging the whole, flashbang or grenade gameplay. You could just not equip grenades, and you could just add more attachments to your primary or secondary. So that's
Except for when you're in Gladiator.
Except when you're in Gladiator. There you go.
the 66 and 3v3 was temporary.
Can I ask
it
you
was
all
temporary?
a very
Okay.
compelling question regarding the narrative to the zombie series?
What's that?
We have a big baddie that can cause a force field and make people turn into zombies in both of them. Do you think they're the same person in all the timelines, kind of like these people are the same folks? Or do you think he's a different person that takes on the mantle? To expand upon that, before I get your feedback, do you would you then think that the Titanic one would be the last map because we just saw Hot Redhead shove him out of the force field and become a zombie himself? Thoughts?
What if it's both? Like there's like
Ooh.
What do you think?
I'm thinking it's a mantle.
Yeah, it's like it's a certain person that's on a mission. You know what I'm saying?
Templar.
Like you said, a mantle. Yeah.
From Assassin's
Creed. I don't think it's the same person over and over.
Okay.
That would be interesting if they carried that through. That would be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. But it looks like a different.
If it is the same person, why would you kill him in the trailer? Why would you show us that?
It's fair. It's fair. All I'm thinking is they all exist in the same a timeline that is vastly different.
Yeah.
Differential between Gladiators and holy shit, bourbon's kicking it, and Titanic. So why couldn't the big baddie exist in all the timelines as well?
Well, because they're time traveling, so that would be possible. McMoblin said they're time traveling. Yeah. So when McMoblin said something in the chat, he says, "What if it's an operative?" That'd be interesting. But it's
a greater evil that they're trying to stop, like over time.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna use Doctor Strange as an example. You remember how they will always be there in case Dormammu came? I felt like there's a certain like league of people who are just there to prevent this thing from happening. You know what I'm saying?
like an organization.
Yeah,
a
like
secret
organization.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool.
Broad generations. Okay. Yeah, that'll be interesting. All right. Now let's move on to talk about the solo missions, or the lack of. So everybody knows that there'll be no campaign, but they're going to be compensating. They're going to be bringing in specialist solo missions where you will be able to embark on journeys with these select specialists. There are operatives that you'll be able to rock with is Ruin, Firebreak, Seraph, along with a handful of new specialists such as Recon, Torque, and Crash. So each one of these specialists, you'll be able to embark on like a single player story mission. So it's like separate story missions. Say it's like, instead of one huge story, you're kind of just like, here's a story, here's a backstory, here's a backstory, here's a backstory.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not all lost, right?
So it's X-Men Origins with Call of Duty Overwatch like characters.
Yeah. Keep it 100. I ain't playing that anyway. I'm only going into the multiplayer.
And that wasn't at all an insult or a dick. So what you're saying is we get these Overwatch-like iconic signature characters, and we get these solo missions that kind of give us a little bit of background on said characters. That's what you're saying?
Background, and they'll kind of touch on events in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. So there you go.
Not Black Ops 1.
I never like followed the lore of like I just played the game to like play the game, see cool stuff blowing up. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. I'm not even gonna lie.
The numbers.
I never followed the lore. I never followed the lore at all.
All right, cool.
What do they mean?
Black Ops 2, you know what that meant to me? That meant transit. Black Ops 1, that meant. Matter of fact, Black Ops 2 was the first game I hit Prestige Master in because I was just mad addicted. Like that shotgun. That all Black Ops 2 means to me is the Remington. If you guys played it, you know what shotgun that is. Once I picked it up, I just got so addicted to using that shotgun that I got addicted to playing the game. Like I was definitely like brain dead and autopilot when I was playing that game. So I don't remember anything about it but shotgunning people and wanting to hit Prestige Master. So like Call of Duty, it's always like I never really cared much for it, but it was fun at the time. But I dropped it a while ago and went to Titanfall. So
Titanfall.
This is definitely going to bring me back into it.
Yeah.
Titanfall was cool because I had DLC, but go ahead.
So everybody's professional opinion, what would everybody rate this? Out of 10. 10 being the best, 10 being amazing, 1 being horrible.
I can't really do that yet because you gotta play it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't lay it down.
No, like from everything, from what you got right now, the bare bones. What would you rate it?
Oh, shit. Wait, somebody else go. Don't put me on the spot.
Me? Okay, I'll go.
As soon as I say my number, you're gonna be like, what?
What did you say? No, okay. I'll go first. I'll rate this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Just play it safe. I don't want to overhype it. I don't want to say 10 out of 10 because I know Q's gonna give me that look. I'm gonna go with the 8 out of 10. With a partial 9.5.
Okay. I was gonna go with a partial. It's so much stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's so much stuff. But the thing is, like, you know what you're gonna get with the multiplayer. You know you're gonna get a good multiplayer. Like that's guaranteed. You know. Oh, what about you, Craig?
Glitch. From all of my number of views in the past, you tell me what my rank's gonna be, and I'll tell you if you're right or not. 0 to 10, what do you think my rank's gonna be?
6 out of 10.
Come on.
7 out of 10.
There it is. The skeptical 7 out of 10. We're optimistic. I want it to be 9, but I don't know. So we're gonna go to skeptical 7 out of 10. Wow me with the content. Maybe I'll pick it up. I don't know. Probably not.
Yo, you're gonna pick it up, man. It's gonna happen. We're working him.
It is not occurring.
Committed to not getting it, like, I might pick it up.
I don't know.
Wait until it comes out so I can just be here. Like
we're fighting after this, Q.
Watch me play.
it's you know what's gonna happen? Craig's gonna start streaming it, and Q's gonna come and chat and just be like, "What's up, bro?"
I will never stream this game. I will never buy it. If I do buy it, I'll be so ashamed of myself. I will set myself to offline. You will never know.
It's a secret shame.
This is me. This is me in his chat. As soon as he streams it. Yeah. I'm coming in there with these 2 emotes. Just I'm looking through.
Exactly.
I got the judgmental in the yep. So
I'll be ready, bro. I'll be ready.
What you thinking? What's your
what do you think, Coco?
So here's if it wasn't a Call of Duty game, I would be talking like 8, maybe 9, because that's a lot of content. It looks pretty interesting and pretty cool. My question is this: like, even when we saw the classic like deathmatch stuff, that's the meat and potatoes. That's what you want Call of Duty for. Yeah. And is it as polished? Did they clean things up? Are there improvements, or are they just kind of like, yeah, we did the same thing. Here's some more of that. Here we really focus on this other content. So my range would be between like a 6, depending on how the classic content is honored, polished. Is it evolved in a nice way that's meeting your expectations? Because I don't just like give me mediocre and then put fancy stuff on top of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Sure, could
How is that fair? I said the same thing. You was like, nah, based off of what you've seen right now. I was like, I gotta play it and see like how the spawns are, people spawning.
I agree with
like,
you, Q. I think that's how it's only fair.
But nah, you got it like just based off of what you've seen. today.
Yeah,
Well,
from what
I'm
you've
like,
seen so far.
alright.
Yeah. What you've seen right now and what we talked about, what would you rate it?
7.5. Because here's the reason why, though. I'm a
Yeah.
stickler for trailers. If you show me a trailer and the gameplay is not as much, and you just show me tons and tons of cinematics, which is the classic Call of Duty like deathmatch stuff, was tons and tons of like cutscene stuff, and there was a decent amount of gameplay, but it was like headshot, then like cinematic, headshot, cinematic, and I would like to see a little bit more of continuous gameplay before I can say. So I'm going to be conservative and say 7.5. The other content's cool, but I don't know that that's giving you the Call of Duty that you want. And
Coco,
so,
you're
what?
welcome back anytime. We're gonna
Uh,
slowly get people that agree with me, and we're gonna make them all
Joker,
just permanent people.
and everybody in chat, feel free to rate it. Joker said a 6 out of 10.
All right.
Okay.
Did
Okay.
he?
It just
I don't see any reasoning. Joker, you better give us your reasoning.
give us
We
some
need to
reason,
know where
Joker.
your
We're gonna put
reasons
you in the
at.
spot right now,
Here
bro.
we are.
Eyes
We
on
put
him.
you on the
All
spot.
eyes. All right.
Joker gonna buy it anyway. He gonna buy it anyway, cause I know him. That he does it every year. He be like, man, that's trash. Midnight launch. He on there getting real.
I don't know
sweaty for
about
Prestige
Q.
Master. Nah.
I don't know if Q's coming back after this podcast. But we'll see.
All right, cool. All right, so let's Craig, let's dive into the FTC article,
Okay.
and then
So
we'll move
much
on
like-
to Coco.
Much like the weather and much like everything else we talk about on a daily basis, we're all talking about warranty stuff. Am I right?
Mhm.
That's what I live for.
You're damn right. We live for the warranty. So we have folks like the FCC, which are trying to screw us over, and we're not very big fans of them. But let me tell you about another federal place, the good old FTC, that is trying to help us out. So we have these big companies, Microsoft, Nintendo, Sony, and they have all of these warranty voiding restrictions on us that keep us from, well, having our good old protection on our systems, the things we live for, if you're a big old gaming fan. So the FTC sent some letters out to some very big corporations that says, hey, you guys are doing some warranty voiding restrictions that are just a hair illegal. So this ranges anywhere between monopolizing your repair for your Xbox. So they go, okay, if you use anything that's not directly a Microsoft part for this Xbox repair, your warranty is void and you're done.
Mhm.
If you tamper or remove this sticker, your warranty's done. The FTC just I'm sure they were very polite about it, but if I was the FTC, I said, you're fucking around right now, and that's not gonna fly. So they have kind of, in a sense, made warranties less about repairing. And obviously, you're sitting here repairing your thing to the best of your ability, and you're very aware of the condition of your system, and you want it to keep operating. You're making responsible decisions. More about, if you're repairing it, you better use our stuff, or we'll never cover you again. FTC ain't having it.
Mhm.
Get down with FTC, yeah, you know me. So they've all sent out the things, and those will be changed very soon. If not, they already have been, because I'm pretty sure they were sent their letters on April 9th. Why
Yeah,
is the video playing while I'm trying to talk? Rude.
There's no video
So-
playing.
No, it was for
I think
me
he clicked on it.
specifically.
Oh,
So no more sticker things that seal and prevent users from opening up the
Mhm.
console. So we can now open up our consoles and actually assess damages and look at parts without voiding our warranty. We can also use non-licensed parts to repair it under the assumption that we are responsibly trying to maintain our console. But instead of saying this is a loose and not based upon any facts, we can spend $45 to replace a certain part within our Xbox or PS4, as opposed to a licensed product, which is $135.
Mhm.
And we won't void our warranty, which is what I'm getting from you. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think our butts are being covered? Do you like this? Do you think, oh, well, we should only be using our licensed parts in the first place to repair our Xboxes? What are you guys thinking?
Well, I do want to put on one more thing. I want to add one more detail.
Do it.
Apparently, so the companies that were kind of in this article is HTC, Asus, if I'm saying that right, Hyundai, and we have Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo. But one company that's missing, which is a huge name, Apple. They weren't on that
True.
list.
I
They were not on
did
that
wanna
list.
get in this. They weren't on the list,
They
Glitch,
were-
at all, but they're also
Mhm.
the most prolific ones. When you
Yes.
think about people that are like, when you think about companies that are maybe like use our parts or you're dead to us, it's Apple.
Yeah, it's Apple.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
You get it
Yep.
repaired anywhere else. Apple Care looks at you like you're a piece of shit.
They're like, you did what? We don't know. You're excommunicated. Get out of here.
I replaced my boy's monitor in his iMac maybe like a year and a half ago, and then his like it was fine, and his daughter a few months later like dropped it off the table, and he tried to send it in, and they said he voided his warranty because I replaced the screen for him.
And I've seen actual smaller businesses affected by this in Apple in general. Back when I had an iPhone, I would crack the screen on a monthly basis because I'm a firefighter, I'm a paramedic, I'm in a bunch of heavy equipment, machinery, and I'm always dropping that motherfucker all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets cracked, and I had this awesome little kiosk in the mall, and they were the nicest folks ever. And I just said, "Hey, my screen's cracked up. Can I get a screen replacement? Is that all right?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, in a heartbeat. Just come back in an hour to be back." Awesome. I have a great reputation. I got a good conversational piece with these guys. And then the next month, I went to them, and they said, "Oh, we're not allowed to repair screens anymore." I went, "What? Yeah, we can offer you screen protectors in cases, but we can't repair them anymore." I said, "Why not?"
Why?
He goes, "Well, they're voiding the warranty for any other repairs based upon our screen repairs. So we're actually not allowed to repair the screens anymore because we don't want to void your warranties." So now the only option I had was to go to Apple, that little Apple store, which was across the way. But
Expensive,
now we can only go to the Apple store for our repairs and all that stuff. And if I want a case of screen protector, I can go to them. I got to see it firsthand. I was like, that kind of stinks because screen repair, new screen was like, I want to say 50 to 70 bucks with them. I went to Apple Care. If I didn't have their actual Apple Care stuff, it was like an upwards of 100 to 150. It's crazy. So all of that stuff not going to happen anymore. And I certainly hope I can go back to that kiosk sometime soon, and they're doing it again because they're good folk. That's my tangent. What do you guys think?
I think it's great for like small businesses because it's expensive. Like I'm dealing with Asus right now. I'm trying to get my monitor fixed, but I'm in warranty, but they won't fix like damages, like cracked screens, anything. And it broke on the way to Japan to get to me. So I have a $700 like doormat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't do nothing with it. But for them to fix it, they said they only fix like problems like if it's not getting power. But since the screen's cracked, I gotta pay $400 of my own cheese. But if I take it around the corner to the store to get it fixed, my warranty's gone. So my warranty will be completely done with them in case I have another problem. Like it's stupid, but I think it's great. I think it's great for like small businesses or like people that just want to save some money.
Yeah.
You using third party parts, you save so much bread.
Yeah, like
I went to Best Buy to get a DVI to HDMI. Shit was $40, but I ordered it off of Amazon for $6. Like,
yeah. Cideron pointed out in chat, says, just speaking as a former IT repair technician, the very first question I always asked was, is it still under warranty? So, I mean, everybody asks that. Is it under warranty? Is it under warranty? I think, I know this is a little kind of steering off the path, but I think it's going to open a lot of doors for businesses, third-party repairmen. You know, it's going to be so much easier because you got a cracked screen, or like in Q's instance, a broken monitor, or you get a motherboard, receive it broken, already, you know, fried out, and you're just like, I got to send it back. And it's a headache dealing with those companies. You know, it is a headache. Like, can you imagine putting your first PC together and your motherboard's already fried, or your GPU's fried? You have to send it back. You have to email them. Now, because like, I'm gonna go down the street. You know, and that
this right here. We got this right here, Glitch. If he chose to do the repairs, he was then responsible for that warranty.
That's
so
what
if they go, it's under warranty, and he broke it somehow, it's on him.
The crazy thing is because they were implementing that illegally, for years. That's what blows my mind.
Well, here's my thought though.
What you got?
Because like for me, I would like to be able to repair, or not even repair, but also modify. Like, how nice would it be able to modify your devices without voiding the warranty? So not just repair, but like you want to do things. That'd be fantastic, right? That'd be amazing. I'm
like jailbreaking.
A little more than jailbreak, like modifying
changing
your hardware,
upgrading your RAM, whatever you want to do to it. the only thing I have is, and this is the cynic in me, and I'll admit this, if they go, okay, you can't do it because of the warranty, they always have reasons to say, oh, actually, our warranty states that it's just, and this issue is not the monitor, it's this. And so because of this little thing off, that we're gonna actually decide that we're not gonna cover that.
Exactly.
So they're gonna find some other BS to go, okay, well, we don't have stickers anymore. However, we're not gonna cover it for some other stupid reason.
Yeah, they're gonna find a way around this. They're gonna find a loophole, which they've always had.
Yeah,
Totally.
Totally.
But now that third parties can work on your phones, we're Gucci, right?
Let's be optimistic. Let's be happy for a moment, and let's hope that the FTC keeps having our backs on this. You got to respect the businesses for keeping their business model going. If we say, oh, we only can do this, or you avoid it and we won't help you out, that saves them money. It also keeps money coming in. But that really screws the actual consumer over.
Yep.
And I'm happy the FTC had our back.
And it's nice too, because there's the push in consumerism to have disposable items than buy new ones, because it's better for the kind of capitalistic markets. But if you can repair items, then you don't need to buy a whole new item, and that's also not as good for their bottom line.
Yes, because they want you to buy more phones. Oh my goodness, it's just so cynical. It's so smart, but so cynical. I'm not gonna lie.
It's capitalism though, and that is a push in if you like, I'm trying to be a 38-year-old instead of like a glorified 14-year-old, and so I'm trying to learn, and I'm trying to read about retail business, and I'm learning about investments and stocks. I'm like, oh, a push for things like that. I'm like, oh, okay, that's better for the businesses. I'm like, ooh, okay, yuck, from a consumer standpoint,
Yeah.
I would just say, Mr. FTC, this bourbon's for you.
Oh,
thank you very much.
I appreciate the FCC doing that.
Yeah. Second Chance Gamer pointed out, she said, right, like the insurance companies about the warranties.
Oh, they're so bad.
We were actually, it was me and my friend was talking about insurance the other day. They are horrible to deal with. That's what blows my mind. Like, if you're willing, whenever you go to, well, I can't really bring up Best Buy as an example because they ask you, do you want coverage? You know what I mean? Before you leave the store, but they always honor it. But it blows my mind how hey, would you like the 3-year warranty on this? And you're like, yeah, I'll pay for it. But they'd fight tooth and nail, like Coco the Louder says, and they find some other reason they can't repair it, but you already pay that money, like insurance, car insurance.
Way warranties are working now. It's like if you have a warranty and let's say you break something, their warranties are set up certain ways. Like it has to be a problem that already happened to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's say your motherboard was fried. Let's say, or if you drop it now and you're in your 3-year warranty, let's say you're a month in and you drop your motherboard, it's probably not going to be even covered by your warranty anyway. So it's like you're paying a warranty for something that's probably never going to happen. And let's say you drop something, you're still asked out because they're not even fixing stuff like that. I wish they go about fixing that, because
it's a lot like Second Chance Girl was saying with insurance companies, because you'll be sitting there, this guy struck my parked vehicle, bless you, if that was a bless you, and you'll sit there and okay, he struck my parked vehicle while I was inside. Well, was your vehicle parked at more than a 45-degree angle on the lines of the parking space?
Yeah.
Not an actual example, but just, ridiculous insurance crap. Well, I was actually at a yeah, exactly. Well, I was at a 46-degree angle. Yeah, we can't cover you for that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
My wife last month.
It blows my mind.
It's awful.
So thank you, FTC, for kind of helping us out against stuff like that.
I'm gonna raise my my can of sparkling water, not bourbon, to the FTC.
Which is bourbon, Glad.
All
Somebody
right.
crashed into my car on base. They lied about having insurance. I called them to start the insurance claim. We find out they don't have insurance. Now I gotta pay I gotta pay to start getting my car fixed because they don't have insurance.
That's what blows my mind.
I don't.
It would make sense for you, all that money.
For?
Yeah, what are you paying for? I hate that so much.
We can go on for insurance for days,
or you get hit and the insurance is like, hey, we're raising your prices, or we just can't cover you anymore. Like, yo, I've been paying money for years, and you're talking about I can't be on my policy anymore. What? Blows my mind. Whatever. All right, let's move on before we go off on our insurance rants and raves. Let's move on to let's talk about something, Coco. Let's talk about the importance of mental health in content creating. this is very, very important. A lot of people kind of skip over this and gloss over this, but everybody as a content creator is so stressful. No matter if you stream 5 hours a day, an hour a day, no matter if you're just, this is your job, your mental health is very important. Let's talk about that.
I think sometimes we think of mental health as just this made up thing. It's like this abstract concept, your emotions, your thoughts. But your heart's an organ, your lungs are an organ, your digestive system, your kidneys, liver. Our brain is also the thing that is producing these emotions and our thoughts. The brain is, now there's research looking into microbiology and like gut bacteria and stuff like that. But predominantly, let's look at the brain. And that is the thing that's helping us create our content, right? Have you ever felt like really exhausted or tired, or you're really run down, or depression or anxiety can ravage us, or it could be part of your process. But being aware of taking care of our mental health is major. And I'm curious, because everyone here is content creators. What do y'all do to make sure that you can keep creating and keeping your mind in a space that's putting out good streams, putting out good podcasts, good content? Like, what do you try to bring to the table to know that this is my best foot forward?
I think me with the hard-hitting questions already. Damn.
Yeah, I think the one thing I learned to tell myself and remind myself is make sure that my life is surrounded. Is that the right term? Make sure that my life doesn't revolve around Twitch. Yeah. That Twitch revolves around my life. So my family, my friends, my well-being. If I'm sick, if I'm feeling down, if I'm burnt out. I like with Twitch and content creating being so competitive, people tend to kind of ignore the warning signs and be like, yo, I don't feel good, or I'm really anxious today, or I have anxiety, or I'm depressed. I'm gonna go live because I have to pay my bills, or I'm gonna go live because I don't lose followers or subs. That's gonna make things worse. Yep. It's just gonna compound and compound.
Because my viewer count will go down.
Yeah. It's stressful. It's just like, when they work you ragged, you're working like 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day. It's just like that. That's what I tell myself. I don't know about what, and I make sure I take breaks, make sure I take days off to take my pups out to the park, get some fresh air, enjoy your life. Because if your life centers around Twitch, what happens when Twitch is gone? What are you going to do? You can't just forget who you were before Twitch. And I'm not gonna lie, that's something I did. My first year of streaming, I went 100% in. I'm talking like horse blindness and everything. And I forgot who I was, I stopped talking to some of my friends. I stopped one of my favorite hobbies ever, paintballing. I stopped a lot of things, and now, in my second year, I'm starting to be like, yo, I need to take my life back, spend time with my mom, my sister, my girlfriend, take my dogs out, do my hobbies. And that I feel like makes me happier and reflects my content.
I think we're all here in a sense when it comes to content creation and gaming, because it is kind of a stress relief. We love gaming. We love creating content. I found myself reminding myself several times that, like Glitch said, my life doesn't revolve around Twitch. Twitch is a part of my life that I'll put in there when I feel like it, kind of deal. And I got to remember to stop myself every now and again, because I'll be at work and I'll be sitting here looking at the watch. I'm like, we're about to go out on a run at the end of our shift, and I'm going to miss my stream. I'm going to miss the start of my stream. And then I stop myself. I'm like, hold on. No. Yeah. I'm not going to miss my stream. I'm going to get home late where I want to be right now. My stream can wait. I can stop streaming for a week if I need to. I always sit there, and that's the night I choose to not stream. Okay, you think that you need to do this. You don't. It's not your primary source of income. Stop, take a breath, have a bourbon, watch Lost in Space for the night, and chill out. I miss Lost in Space.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all about that prioritization. Definitely, like, this is a stress relief. The moment you stress about it is the moment you're doing something wrong.
Right? Like, to me, content creating is therapeutic. You know what I mean? I enjoy content creating. I enjoy being here with you guys. You guys make my day. I look forward to you guys. I look forward to watching Coco, watching Q, watching Craig. I watch all these people, Cypher and Chat, amazing content creators. I enjoy having you guys here and watching you guys. And the last thing I want that is to become stressful. And when it becomes stressful, you resent it, you hate it, and you want nothing to do with it.
Not what video games are about.
Or if I'm not having fun, chances are my viewers aren't having a great time. Like, they're not like, let me log in and watch someone have a terrible time.
They can see that.
Yeah.
I'm also sure with your work and the things that you do with your streams, like, that's very transparent. They can read that and just be like, Is she into it tonight?
I'm always into my streams, but but no, but I think that's true for anybody though. Like your content, we talk about content creation, but in some ways, especially if you are a live broadcaster, you're creating content, but you are the content, right?
A lot of people forget
And
that.
if you're not taking care of yourself and you're not in a good space, and then you go live, your content, which is your person, you are putting funky butt jam out there, and it's not necessarily the most engaging or the fulfilling, and it's not your best.
I've had it one night. I've definitely pushed through it. Sorry, I'm hogging time here, but I have chronic depression, and it comes at me hard sometimes. Other nights I'm just the life of the party. But I've had that time where I was just like, I know I'm in a bad place, but I need the game right now, and it's shown. And my viewers have just been like, "Are you good?" I'm like, I'm fine, but I'm definitely this very deflated, just like whatever. I'm going through the motions, but I'm trying to get better. But those are definitely nights that I need to not stream. I need to play. And I've learned that now, and I'm very happy that I've actually sat back and been like, okay, this is the time when I need to have fun and not feel obligated or feel like I need to be entertaining a crowd. So having that separation is very important to me.
Man, when I was always that guy that like looked at people like I didn't really take like depression too seriously when I would like hear it from people when I was younger.
Sure.
But as like I got older and I was in the military and shit like that, and that shit it hit me like a cannon, you know what I'm saying? Because I deal with depression myself now. Like it's not like suicidal, but it's at the very homicidal type point of depression where I feel like I can hurt somebody or like I can hurt a family member, and it's for absolutely no reason. But I come to Twitch, you know what I'm saying, just to kind of like take my mind off of that. I enjoy Twitch and I come here to have fun, but I feel as though if it gets like too toxic at sometimes I need to take a break. I can't be on here like I'm kind of on my partner push now, but I can't be on here streaming for 13 hours. I don't know how people do it. That's not good for you at all. You're sitting in front of a computer and you're streaming for like 13 to 14 hours. And it's like I feel like that's like super unhealthy. But people get so addicted and like stuck in this world that they get lost. You know what I'm saying? They really don't have nothing else to do. They just stay streaming. And I feel like I fell a little bit into that and I'm trying to like pull myself out. But it's like this shit, it's addicting. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Oh,
it's
it
like a
is.
drug.
It is.
You
It
know
is
what I'm
like
saying? But it's like I don't know. I usually come on here because it's kind of like a little getaway, and I got so attached to my community that I love these guys, but I can't be like sitting here for hours and hours just bodying my health because I want to get more emotes. Like it's not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it will come over time, but I'm not about to kill myself
Exactly. And
and
I
be
think
super unhealthy and sit here because I got a whole wife and kids. I can't just be sitting here all day not doing anything with them because I want it that bad. Like
yeah.
I got a hard-hitting question right back for Coco here, because you're our resident mental health expert for the night. So I want to ask you from a content creator and a viewer perspective. What do you think we could do?
Oh, I was purged. Sorry.
For
Sorry, go
what?
ahead. I was putting mental health resources in chat, but the bot.
Oh no. I got you, Coco.
What do you think we
what's
can
wrong
do
with
as
my
content
camera?
creators and as viewers out there that watch content to make sure our mental health's in check and to make sure we're in a positive mind space as much as possible?
Either as content creators to keep your mind in check, or
And viewers, both.
and viewers. Be self-aware, know how you're doing, and to be honest with ourselves, to start viewing our mental health as important, as relevant as our physical health. That if we're having marked chest pain, we go, oh geez, I should take this seriously, right? And then if we're like, yeah, I'm face meltingly depressed and life has felt incredibly bleak and empty for quite some time, or my aggressive or anger reactions are getting to the point where like, oh geez, they're affecting my friendships or family, then we should go, hey, well, it's kind of like that chest pain. I go to the doctor for that. Or my pain in my leg is pretty pronounced. I'm gonna go check out some doctors. And then if we're having notable problems, go get mental health professionals and take time. I think there's one of the biggest misconceptions is that like we don't think of emotions and thoughts as coming from your brain. There's just like this bootstrap thing. Just get stronger, thicker skin. Don't be a baby. But like, what does that mean? Like how?
I can talk about that all day. That whole thicker skin. Get thicker skin. Don't be a baby. Don't be so sensitive. Oh Lord, somebody save me.
Don't be so reactive. Why are you so
sensitive,
emotional?
man?
Don't be sensitive. Don't be a social justice warrior. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like everyone has the parts that produce emotions and thoughts, and we don't just say stop it. And often there's actually quite a bit of research that says the more we try to push away or ignore emotions, the more they go double time back. And so to be attentive to that, my website put in chat has a lot of resources on self-care and self-awareness. If someone needs help finding mental health treatment because it's not always affordable because we live in a third world country that doesn't have healthcare. I have some recommendations if you don't have insurance or a lot of financial support on that resource. I also have hotlines too, because if we're ever in acute distress.
Can you drop that in chat, Coco, if you can?
Certainly.
Am I permitted?
Yeah, let me permit you right now. I might miss it. Give me a second.
Well, Coco, I tried to hit you with a hard-hitting question, and you didn't skip a beat. So
all right,
this is what I do all day. That's
like that's what he does for a living.
I could do 5 hours of that answer. So go ahead.
If somebody's dealing with something, you know what I'm saying, and you know they're dealing with something, but they want to go live anyway.
Oh yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, like like people, you know they're dealing with something, and they're talking about it the whole time. You know what I'm saying? But they just are on stream. Like it can feel maybe like they're asking for a little bit of pity. Well, how do you guys feel? I feel like if you're having a problem and it's that bad, maybe you shouldn't be trying to entertain.
Well, you can look at it. You could look at it two ways, because you got one side that says, they might be just venting. They might be asking for help, because some people don't know how to ask for help. Because in this society, we're so be macho, be a man. Don't be sensitive. And for women, don't complain. And it's like taboo to be like, yo, help me. I need somebody
the phrase asking for pity is one of those things like, oh, you're being dramatic, or oh, you're being histrionic and trying to get attention. And you know what? Maybe their channel is the only space they have support. Maybe their family shames them, and their friends say, what's wrong with you? Why are you like this? And sometimes our relationships online are some of the most powerful, honest, genuine ones. And and also too, I try to put an article in chat about mental health in your stream community, and I have another article about mental health advocacy as well. And sometimes just talking about, like, I've been going through a hard time, this is how my depression's been, I've been really struggling, this is what I try to do to work. People, it doesn't matter what size you are, you have people that look up to you. And just to know that you're human, and like you too have mental health challenges, and I have ADHD, and it really jacks up my life sometimes, and that can be really powerful. And I think it's good, because sometimes as content creators, we think you can only go live when you're like, hi, I'm great today, I'm really lovely, smiling. And that's not going to work, right? Because I think it's okay, like Craig was saying, to go live and be like, yo, this is just where I'm at, and
I'm human, because I want to touch on what Coco said, because when you first start streaming, you're everybody kind of says it's a show. You're a show. You got to be on point. You got to be energetic all the time. If you're not, viewers won't like you. Your community will leave. But that puts so much stress on people to be something they're not. Because I'm human. I have my bad days. I had a stream where I had a headache, and I was like, hey guys, I have a headache. I gotta go. I'm not gonna sit here and kill myself. At
least you're telling your stream, and you know what I'm saying, you're ending. But I feel as though, like, if you're dealing with some problems, it's like you need to focus on you instead of trying to come on here and entertain. But you're still feeling like, you know what I'm saying, like crazy. But if there's genuinely something wrong with you, I feel as though, why would you force yourself to go live to try to get donations or like get more subs if you're not okay inside?
Multiple reasons. There's so many different variables.
I can lay it out.
And different streamers are different things.
Yeah.
Right? Like some people might go on like, hey guys, I'm going live today. Let's go get some hype and da-da-da. But there's plenty of streamers that are just like, yo, what's up? And you're just hanging out with a friend, and they're laid back. And if you're hanging out with a friend, sometimes your friends are not like hyphy and like fist pumping. There are streamers who are a character. Like if you met them in real life, that's not how they are. And that's okay if you want to be like fist pumping only. But if you're not that person and you're like Cypher, just saying I'm me, and who you meet in person is no different than who I am on stream.
Exactly.
Rock and roll.
Because you'd be very disappointed when you stumble upon that streamer and you're like, yo, why are you not fist pumping me? What's going on? Where's the hype? And you're like, that's all a
to
facade.
touch a bit on that streamer viewer relationship, I think it's incredible, and I hope viewers know how important they really are. It's really not all about the wallet game, because I can sit here and I can bounce things off you guys, and if I go, yeah, I'm not having a good night, I'm just here to have a good time, a viewer will sit there and take that and just be like, you know what? Let's make Craig's night a little better. Let's just talk to him a bit. Let's see how he's doing, see what's going on with him. I have a little bit of time to sit here and go, yeah, all right, a patient died at me at work today. I didn't really take it as well as I could have, and it's got me in a bad spot. And I'll just be like, okay, let's talk to him. And you guys are important. You're a support system where I maybe couldn't get one elsewhere.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying is,
Glitch is over here laughing at me.
Not there. I'm saying like if you're like they're like completely just like ruined for the day. Like they're just like they're just all the way just done. You know what I'm saying? Like depression is at an all-time max. Like I feel as though you should not take yourself, like let's say somebody's dealing with a breakup. You know what I'm saying? Like it just happened. You shouldn't hop on stream. You're crying and everything like that.
I agree with that.
Sorry, go ahead.
I agree with that, but you got to realize we all cope with things differently. You got to realize each generation copes with things differently. Like the young generation, how they cope is if something happens, they go on social media, they put it on blast. Me, I cope with it. I talk to my friends, my family. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really divulge really personal things on stream because for me, that's my personal life, and I also don't want to burden my community with that. That's my choice. If you're,
I feel the exact same way. But like, I'll talk to like certain friends in DMs off stream. I wouldn't just like come and just blatantly just like tell the whole community like what's going on, why my day is just like destroyed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What happened? What like how depressed I am? Like I have certain friends for that, but I'm not gonna go and just plaster it to my whole stream. That's what I'm getting at. Like, do you guys feel as though like somebody should just like you shouldn't be live right now? You know what I'm saying? In your stream.
I think go for it, Coco.
Oh, sorry. I just think for me, a term I try to avoid when talking about other people is should. They're not me, so I don't get to say what they should and should not do.
Yes.
You're right.
And so I try to say that for me, I think your point, Q, is important, which is it's so tempting to be like on the hamster wheel, like, go live, more viewers, more subs, more follows. And like, I'm having the worst day ever. And it'd probably be really smart for my mental health to like have some time to myself, talk to my friends, self-care, go for a walk, whatever you need to do to get your mind right or take care of yourself. And some people force themselves to keep on that grind, and you might be taking a greater hit to your mental health when you need to prioritize your wellness. Completely agree with that, Q.
Because Twitch can be completely brutal. People
Twitch
have no filter at times. So you can go on there and somebody can just really push you over the edge.
Yep, and that's dangerous because you might be like you said, Q, you might be logging on. This person might be logging on to get some consoling, to have someone to vent to, and someone might come trollololling onto the chat and say something stupid and push them over the edge. I think the consistency is common sense, like Chickpea said in chat, and think about your self-care. Think about your mental state. I need to be, by myself. But I think something we have to take into account into is, like Coco said, everybody's different and everybody doesn't have the same life. Like, maybe there's some kids out who don't have loving parents. So there's some kids out here who don't have parents at all, and so their family is Twitch. You got to learn how to look at it from different. But I do agree, if you're in that mental state, I think the general consensus is just take time to yourself.
If that's what you need. I mean, because like I've had bad days before. I'm like, I need to go live, and it brings my day up, and maybe I talk about it, maybe I don't, but it's kind of what's asking yourself, does this help my well-being or does this hinder my well-being? And that's different for everybody.
I feel to touch in on that as someone who's kind of looked for that support in that category. If I have a really shit day, I'll kind of confide in the stream and the viewers, and I'll just be like, this is what happened today. I'm kind of down here to have a good time. Let's pick me back up, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll hear viewers, and I'll ask viewers about their day. and then you hear like, oh, Noah did something in the Boy Scouts. Oh, Tyler got graduated a class, stuff like that. And you go, you know what, Greg? See, they're still good in the world. You get a rough time, but all these good things are still happening. Remember, good things are coming for you in the future too. It's an awesome reminder.
I feel like it can be an extremely safe space. Like that's what Twitch should be, but it can be completely evil at the same time. You never know what you're going to get, bro. So it's like as long as you got like that super tight knit community, and I'm blessed that I got that. You know what I'm saying? That these guys just constantly keep a smile on my face. But it's like, bro, if I was going through, it's just me. Why's my camera? My camera. My whole thing is
it's all good, bro. It's all good, bro. You're frozen. It's all, we got you, bro. As long as your audio's coming through, we got you, man.
It's like, yo, if let's say I was about to go, me and my wife got into it, and I was about to get a divorce. I can't come on stream and just sit here and try to like pretend like everything's okay, because there's no amount of things that's going to fix. It's like certain problems that people on Twitch you just can't be fixed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like have that time to yourself. But some people just rush straight into it. You know what I'm saying?
Mom always said Twitch is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
I really think I do want to give a shout out to Coco for doing what she does. Amazing resource, amazing, genuine, very smart, wise human being. And there needs to be more conversations like this. You know what I mean? This needs to be a conversation I think every streamer, all the viewers, need to have together as a community. And I think like I'm happy that, you know, we're talking about this, because it lets viewers know that we're human. You know what I mean? We're human. We're not robots. You know, they look at us and like, yo, it's 5 p.m. Why are you not live? You shouldn't have a life. And it's like, yo, but something happened to my dogs, or I got to take them to a walk, or, you know, I just want to just do me today, you know?
And even that, like, that's like, even if Glitch, you're not like going really deep into your, you know, your big serious, you know, like even just like, I'm going to focus on a me day and take my dogs for a walk and enjoy the sunshine. That's still really nice to share with people that like, whoa, okay. Like, so if they like, hey, I think Glitch is amazing and super positive and upbeat, and I really admire how they are, and they do that. Hey, maybe I can do that, because that can be really positive.
Yep. It's just lead by example, and make a community. Like everybody in chat, everybody here. Keep in contact. You got the cookout. You got so many different communities. Keep in contact and just kind of breed that positive, you know, that stuff, and just grow. You know.
This should certainly all be a stress reducer and a stress reliever. So let's keep that positive vibe and come here for happiness and not all that good stuff or all the bad stuff.
We're talking about too, the chat can be difficult, and make it less like family, more like and if anyone here doesn't know Cypher did an amazing talk on streaming safely as a person of color, female identified streamer, with tons of resources on how to moderate your chat, keep yourself safe, and tend to your mental health with regards to those kind of issues. And I can't recommend it enough. So
yes. Amen.
Say to people that they need help, but they won't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just don't want to come out and talk about it. It took me like 3 years after I got out of the Marine Corps to start going to therapy. And it was just at that one part, like my wife, she came in, I was just in my computer room, sleep on the floor in a corner, just miserable for no reason. Like I didn't
for reasons, but it feels like no,
I didn't know what was wrong with me. And then she started like, she was like, "Are you okay?" I just hated her for like, my wife's awesome, but I hated her for like no reason. And I was like, I was snapping at her, snapping at my kids, and then she was like, "We need to do something about this, because this shouldn't be happening." And I felt like this. I went to therapy on base, and there was this lady. Her name was Bernice, and she reminded me so much of my grandmother. And she ended up being my therapist, and I would go to her every week, and it just like started helping me. I still keep in contact with her. She's in Japan.
That's amazing.
Like, I don't know, yo. I love that lady.
I love that. Well, and good to you for going, because it's normal to be like, I don't want to go, or I'm ashamed, like to admit that like I shouldn't need help. Like the idea, like don't let it get to you. Don't take it personal. Like well, you're just letting it get to you, Q. You know, like, why are you being so sensitive? There's no reason to be like this. And you're like, well, there's no reason I shouldn't get help for it. I should just stop. And then it's been years and it's not stopping. And there's all these really damaging stigma, right? That you should just be able to fix it on your own. And also too, like, if I go talk to someone, are they going to help me? Are they going to make me feel stupid? Are they going to understand? Are they going to just make me eat pills?
It's tricky, bruh. Like,
yeah,
people need to take it more seriously because it is
absolutely
a thing. Like, I didn't realize how bad it was until like I started dealing with it myself, and that's sad. But like,
yep,
like I said, it hit me in my face. But like, I take it extremely seriously now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I want to say
I try to talk to them as much as I can.
Hey man, I want to touch off that. I think viewers and streamers, we need to be very conscious. I got two things I want to say is if you know someone's going through something, be compassionate.
Yeah.
Be empathetic. Even if you can't relate, even if you haven't gone through it, be empathetic. Because I'm not gonna lie, just like Q says, a couple years ago, I went through depression. I think everybody at some point in time, you go through depression, anxiety. We're humans.
Yeah.
You know, we're not immortal. We're not Thanos. You know what I mean? You know, but you know, like it's like we have feelings too.
Yeah.
And if you know someone's going through something, reach out to them. If you can't equate, if you can't relate, send them someone who can relate, or send them someone who provides those resources. You know, we're all here to help each other, and I cannot stress that enough. Another thing I want to touch on is, I don't mean to pick on you, Gossip, but I do want to touch on that. I see this happen a lot of times on Twitch. People come into people's streams and they troll. And as a streamer, when you first start, you're taught to just deal with it. You know, get thicker skin. This is the internet.
Nope.
No. I cannot say don't do it. That is unhealthy for you and your community, because your community members that actually want a positive environment or someone to hang out fun, they're going to be drawn away because they don't want to be there, because you're tolerating that attitude. Because you would not tolerate the attitude IRL, so don't tolerate it in your chat. And I'm just saying, this is just me. This is just me. This is me.
Yep.
And you know what I mean? And yes, people are scared to, you know, steer away viewers. But at the same time is,
you don't need those viewers.
You don't need those viewers. You know what I mean?
Do not try to inflate your number count by letting somebody sit in your chat and troll. Let your mods be mods and shoot.
Amen.
Bruh.
That one troll will make 3 people leave.
Yes. True. That one loyal viewer that loves being in your chat might not come back because you let that happen. You know what I mean?
Push away the chill people, the nice people, and then the garbage, and also garbage spreads. So if one person's showing up being, you know, ridiculous, then other people are like, oh, we're rolling like that now, and then we'll chime in, and then you know the garbage starts rolling downhill.
It's like, bruh, like I have no problem with, like, I have thick ass skin. You gotta have thick skin if you're gonna stream, but I don't want nobody coming in making my community uncomfortable. Like I played so many. I used to have a counter on the top of my stream when I played Deceit. I called it the N-bomb counter. Like, how many times somebody would call me that a day? So it's like, I don't want nobody to come in my chat and make it uncomfortable for them. Like, bruh, I'll just,
it's your flock, Q.
Yeah, I'll tone you out. You know what I'm saying? Or just like mute you. It's easy, but like if somebody's gonna be in my stream and they being hella disrespectful or stupid, bruh, you gone permanently. Matter of fact, we don't even ban you permanently. We just time you out for like 86,000 seconds.
You can attack me. You can attack me all you want, but the minute you go for one of the viewers is just here to have a good time, nope, you're done, friend. You're gone.
That's the problem. You know? Yeah.
You don't know what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? I know I can take it, but they probably can't. But I mean, like, if it's just homies in chat and you guys are roasting each other, you shouldn't open up that damn door, you know, and roasting each other, because I'm not going to defend you. But that's just like playful fun in chat. But like if somebody that we don't know comes in and they're just disrupting and just being hella disrespectful,
he was a great protector.
You really gotta go.
Yeah. So to wrap this up, because we're like overtime by a lot. To wrap this up, Coco, what are some pointers you would give to current and new content creators to kind of maintain their mental wellness as they jump into content creating?
Be aware of your needs. You're like you were saying, Glitch, you're a whole person. You're not just a streamer. So be aware of your life outside. Keep those things active. Be aware of your stress levels, your needs. If you're at like an 8 or a 9 and you know that if I had some rough games or trolls or chat stupid today, I'm going to be at, then be conscientious of that going forward and see what you're at, see what you need. Cultivate a community that makes you feel and enjoy, and don't have to just eat garbage because you think that's the only way to grow. And it's your space, your rules, and cultivate the space you want to do. Remind yourself that you can't always compare yourself to others. Don't watch your numbers too closely. Remember, growth is not a straight line. There's ups and downs, and other people have their own path to success or whatever that means. Be mindful of your expectations, and don't be afraid to take breaks. Just because you stream 14 hours of every day does not mean those are going to be great 14 hours, or that you're working hard, but is it smart, and at what cost? The cost to benefit. Are there side effects from what you're doing? And
Well said.
I could talk for hours, but
Yeah. I mean, we would honestly love to sit here and just listen to you for hours, honestly. But guys, if you honestly, wholeheartedly, if you want to hear more of what Coco has to offer, definitely stop by her channel. Like you said, another great resource, Cypher. Check her out. Check Q out. Check Craig out. Amazing people. All right. But I do want to wrap this up. People got things to do, but I do want to give a huge thank you to Coco, Q. Always good having you on here, brother. Craig, same to you. Before we leave, I want everybody, starting with Coco, to shout out what time they're live, where people can find them, and I'll drop links in chat. Coco?
I go live various times during the week, always at 3 p.m. Central Time, which is like 4 hours before this. If people want to know when I go live, follow me on Twitter. Also, too, my website, cocothelotto.com, is a really great resource with tons of mental health articles. If you're a streamer, I have articles on mental health in your stream community. I have how to be a mental health advocate and stuff like that. So that's me. And all my streams are mental health. I don't game at all.
How am I supposed to follow that?
Good luck, Bubba.
You go. You should have made her go last.
All right, Craig, you're up, man.
Oh shit.
Everybody's like,
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm ESU Chief Greg. I stream a whole lot here. I do not have a set schedule, but I try and do it daily unless I'm not feeling it, to which you'll get plentiful and very courteous notice. You can find me on Twitter at RoboDickDoc. My Discord, you can find on my
Coco's face every single time he says it. Every single time he says it. Good Lord Jesus.
What?
Your name.
Yeah.
What?
You know what?
You know what? Oh, sexy voice Craig. But okay. All right, Q, you up, man? Come on, bro.
Name's Q. I'm a streamer. No, but guys, my name's Q. I'm a Radicast. I'm usually live Monday through Friday from 8 p.m. to like 1.
Oh, nice.
I just like to play like story rich games like that, and then sit and talk to my chat. It's kind of whatever.
Very
Really,
interactive.
really
He's
positive, inclusive community in streams.
Yes, very, very. Bruh. I can't hype up my community enough. These guys are awesome. They're dope as hell.
Yeah, he's very interactive.
Part of it. I have my Discord under my stream. Pull up. We would love to have you. Just don't come in there being toxic because your ass gotta go.
Well, you guys know me, G, aka Glitchshot, the best driver in all video game history. The best person in BR and NA. I'm a champ. No, I'm joking. But no, you guys know me. I just like to have some fun. I stream pretty much every day at 3 p.m. PST. If I'm not live, I'll definitely tweet out. I got some pups. If you want some pup pictures, follow me on Instagram. That plug though. But yeah, honestly, you guys are amazing. You guys know who I am. Follow everybody here. If you know anybody that wants to be on the cast, I see you, Cypher. I know you got a busy schedule. I would love to have you on here. Diddy Von Doom, I see you too, BB. Also, Coco, if you ever want to come back, let me know. Knock on my door. You're always welcome back. But today was a great cast. Episode 28 in the books, baby. Our next cast is next Sunday at 3 p.m. PST. We'll have some more guests there. Like I said, if you want to be on the show, just reach out to me. Slide up in my DMs respectfully because I'm classy. And I got you. Also, I'm doing my best to edit these down and throw these up on SoundCloud, Spotify, and things like that. So you guys listen to these on the go. But yeah, I'm working on that. All right. And you could, if you want to see the whole thing back, I'll be throwing this up on YouTube later next week. All right, guys.
Hold on. I got something to say.
Okay.
I'm usually cuted in this. I just didn't go to the barbershop this week. So I'm usually cuter than this.
This is like
The pretty style.
Stop it. You are a QP.
It was a bad week this week.
This man
My mama
said,
was busy and I had shit to do.
this man said, "Hey, yo, my
Alright.
disclaimer, but I look fancier than
oh,
this, bro."
You gotta hit the pretty marketing.
Good
angle.
Lord, Jesus.
Don't forget that.
God damn it. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, man. But this is the 28th episode of Glitch Out Podcast, guys. Thank you guys so much for letting me, Mr. G, aka Glitchite, be your host in this episode of the Glitch Out Podcast. You guys have a great weekend, a great day, and I will see you guys next weekend. Peace.
Mwah.